All right, guys, thank you all for joining the lesson on wind turbines. So I'm just going to play the video now. So I want you to just watch the video and listen carefully. Now, don't worry if you don't hear everything or you don't understand everything, because we will have a chance to read through the transcript afterwards, and we'll get a chance to learn the vocabulary words. Okay, so I'm going to play the video now.
A wind turbine is a rotating machine that converts energy from the wind into mechanical energy. If the mechanical energy is used directly by machinery, such as for pumping water, cutting wood, or grinding flour, the machine is called a windmill. If the mechanical energy is instead converted to electricity, the machine may be called a wind turbine generator. The wind turbine's blades are moved by the wind. The blades are connected to a generator which makes electricity using electromagnets, moving wire near a magnet to direct the flow of electricity. It's similar to how a pump pushes water through a pipe. When the generator creates electricity, the electricity is combined with any other wind turbines that may be in the same wind farm. This combined electricity may be used locally or adjusted to match the electricity in the power grid and sent to the power grid. Although wind turbines are a renewable source of energy and don't pollute the environment as a result of generating power, they have an environmental impact. Some people think that wind turbines create a lot of noise and look unappealing. However, wind turbines are placed no closer than 300 meters from residential homes. At that distance, a wind turbine is no louder than an average household air conditioner.
Okay, guys, so what we're going to do now is we're going to read through the transcript. So this is everything that was said in the video here, okay? Now, if you do click the link to the course, which I've just sent you, you can also jump ahead to the vocabulary bank. So if you're unsure of what a word means, you can look it up just here, okay? So I'm going to give you 5 minutes now just to read through the transcript, okay? And just read through it, and if you're unsure of any words, don't worry too much, because we will be able to learn them in this lesson, okay? Okay, guys, so I've just given you some time to read through. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to learn some vocabulary. So there's different ways to learn vocabulary. Of course, you can read through the vocabulary bank in the traditional way, which is good. But what I prefer to do is to play a few games and just try to learn it in a bit more of an interactive, a bit more fun way. So the games that we're going to play today, you can see we've got lots of different games that we can do on the course. The games that we're going to play today are the vocabulary guessing game. We're going to play fill in the blanks, and we're going to play a missing word activity. So first of all, we're going to play the vocabulary guessing game. It's called Guess What. Let's see how much of the vocabulary we can learn. So in this game, what we do is, well, we've got 100 points, so we can buy some little things to help us. And what we need to do is figure out which of the 3 words, or all 4 words, depending on the level we're at, is being given to us here. So it's a noun. In science today, the teacher showed how we should pick up objects with a, well done, yep, magnet. Very good. So a magnet is this thing here. It's an object that attracts iron and some other metallic materials by virtue of a natural or induced force field surrounding it. The related words are lure, as in to pull something towards you, like a magnet. Okay, let's try another question. So this time we have a transitive verb, and the example is the gas engine, the gas into electrical power. So, that's tricky. The gas engine in a car. Well, not in a car in this case. Yes, well done. Okay, so we've got some people who've got the answer there. The related words are win. A synonym could be transmute or change. And the word is convert. Very good. So to transform something into another form, substance, or state. So the gas engine turns the gas into electrical power. It converts the gas into electrical power. Very good. Let's try another one. This time we have a noun, and the synonym is apparatus. You might hear that said as apparatus. Two of these are nouns. The other one is a verb. Let's have a clue, shall we? So this is related to machines, but collectively. So machines generally, a group of machines. Yep. And the word is machinery. Well done. Related words are equipment or paraphernalia. And we have a picture here of some farming machinery. Very good, guys. Let's try the next one. So now we have another transitive verb, and the similar word is sully. So sully means to kind of make something dirty. Let's have a look at a clue. So the definition: to make dirty, unpleasant, or unhealthy, especially by infusing with waste material. Yep, and we've had one person guess it correctly. That is, it's not unappealing. So unappealing is actually an adjective to describe something that is ugly or doesn't look very nice. But yes, correct. The transitive verb there is pollute. So synonym could be foul, which of course can be used as a verb or an adjective. And the example is the factory emissions polluted the air, or pollute the air if we're using the present tense. We've also got the word profane, and the antonym, the opposite word, is purify. And we can see the picture here, two towers polluting the air. Okay, very good, guys. We're doing well so far. The next word is a noun, and the noun is defined as someone or something that generates. So when we talk about generating, we're talking about making something. Yeah. So the word is generator. Very good. Which is a noun for a piece of machinery that usually generates electricity. So you could pour diesel or petrol into it and create electricity. So a generator might be used when your connection to the main power supply, the main power grid, is cut off. So if, for example, there was a hospital in a hurricane, then they would need a generator so that if their power is cut off, they can turn it back on again using a generator. Okay, so let's try the next word. Oh, so we're leveling up now. So we're doing well so far. Fantastic. Let's buy some more reveals, maybe some erases and a guard. Okay, fantastic. Right now, the word this time is a noun, and it's a magnet in which an iron or steel core is magnetized by the electric current in the coil of insulated wire around it. So we had the word magnet before, but this is a different kind of magnet, because it's not always going to attract metal. Yes, and the word is electromagnet, electromagnet. So we charge it up with electricity, and as long as electricity is flowing through it, it works like a magnet. Yep, so it's electromagnet, not electric magnet, but very good, guys. Okay, this time we have an adjective. Okay, so the adjective is something parts, so that's not massively useful. Let's try a clue. The definition is consisting of or pertaining to machinery. So when we talk about things relating to machinery, the word is, as you've guessed, well done, mechanical. So mechanical is something that is done physically. A mechanical mechanical parts, be something physically moving, like a motor or something like that. Okay, we have another transitive verb now, which is to cause to revolve around an axis. So first of all, what does revolve mean? Well, revolve means to spin around, to go around and around and around in a circle. And an axis is a plane upon which something spins and goes round and round. The related words are turn. We also have, the synonym is also turn. And a similar word would be wind, which is a verb meaning to basically to spin something around. And yes, you've guessed correctly, guys. Well done. The word is rotate. Rotate. Very good. Okay. This time we have another adjective, a something hotel. A hotel is a place where people stay, and the definition we have here is used for residence. So big clue there. Yep, the word is residential, and a related word there is domestic. So residential is basically anything, it's just used to describe anything where people live or people stay. So a residential hotel or a residential district. A district would be a place where people live. Fantastic. Okay, another adjective now. So the food looked something on the plate, but it was actually quite delicious. Now the clue here is but, because but is when we say an opposing thing. So when we say but it was quite delicious, it means we didn't think it was going to be delicious, because the food looked very good, you guys, unappealing, ugly, somewhat distasteful, unattractive, lacking in charm or allure. Synonyms are unpleasant or repugnant, and the opposite word, the antonym, is nice. So unappealing. Very good, guys. Okay, let's level up again. Fantastic. Okay. So let's buy, we're not really using these very much, but let's buy a few more of these just in case we want to use them. Okay, now we just have an image and it's a noun. And look at this big thing here. This is something taken from a circular saw. Yes, very good. So this is a very sharp object used for cutting, and we call it a blade. Now, a blade is also the part of a knife that we cut with, or the part of a sword that we cut with, or anything really that's used to cut. So the similar words are cutter, a related word would be foible. The definition, the cutting part of a knife, sword, scissors, or something similar. And a synonym would also be edge. So, yep, so we have blades. So in this context, we have the blades of a wind turbine. Those are the big, long protrusions that spin around in the wind. They cut through the wind, or rather the wind pushes them. The next word is a noun, and the definition is the force of two objects or bodies colliding with each other. So they smash together. What's it called? Let's have a clue. A similar word would be power. Okay, still not sure. The something of the crash was strong enough to shake the building. Okay, yes, we have had some guesses now, and the answer is the impact of the crash. So that's when something hits something else with a great deal of force. We call that the impact or an impact. And a related word is brunt. Okay, so very good. Let's try another one. We have an adjective, and the related word is something able, or perhaps able. So able to be revived, regenerated, or restored to an original state or condition. So this is a word meaning something you can use again and again. Very good, you guys. The word is renewable. So as bamboo grows fast, it is a highly renewable resource. So we use bamboo a lot in Asia to build things because it's very renewable. We can grow it, we can replant it, and we can grow it very quickly. So when we talk about renewable energy, we basically mean energy from a place where the power source is not going to run out. So wind power is not going to run out. It can't run out. Solar power isn't going to run out. These are renewable energies. Okay, let's try another one. So a transitive verb again. We're something a number of music students from each school to form an all-city concert band. So this would be, in this case, we would be talking about joining things together. A synonym would be unite. We're usually talking about bringing together different things to make one singular thing. Another similar word would be coalesce. And yep, the word indeed is combine. So in this example, we would say we're combining. We would use the continuous verb there. We're combining a number of music students from each school to form an all-city concert band. And the definition is to bring or join together as into a whole. Very good, guys. Very good. Okay. Next word is, again, we've got a noun. And the definition is an engine driven by a moving fluid such as water, steam, or air that pushes against blades or paddles attached to a central shaft. Okay, let's use up one of our things here. Oh, that's all of the clues, okay? Yes, okay, good job, guys. The word is turbine, yep. So a turbine is basically something that is pushed along by, it could be water, it could be wind, it could be steam, and it moves something. And usually a turbine is what is connected to a generator to produce electricity. All right, fantastic. All right, let's try another one. Okay, so let's try a different game now. So we finished that one, well done. Let's try the multiple choice quiz where we put them into sentences. So choose the best answer for each option. Let's start with question number 1. The factory was full of different types of what? So we're talking about a factory, factories, places where we make things. The answer is machinery. Well done. Full of different types of machinery. The license is good for 3 years and is not something. And this means that the license, which is our permission to do something, cannot be, you can't get it again once you've had it for 3 years. It is not something you can get again over and over again. So what do you think the word is? Yes, well done, guys. That is renewable. If the license is not renewable, it means you get it for 3 years and that's it. There's no more, you can't use it again. Something parts, so parts of a machine, something that is used to produce things. Yep, that one is mechanical parts. Very good. She liked her date, but she found his habit of picking at his nose. What? So we need an adjective there. Yes, well done. That's unappealing, something that's not very nice to look at. Okay, let's look at the next one. We can the sofa into a bed. So we can change the sofa into a bed. What do you think the word is there? Yes, well done. That is the word convert. We can convert sofa into a bed. Fantastic. The company, the river, by dumping its waste there for years. What did they do to the river? We've got the past tense verb there to fill that in. Well done, guys. Yep. The company polluted the river. So that's not very good, is it? Now, next one. When you make bread, you first the flour and the salt. So you mix the flour and the salt. Yes, that is combine. You combine the flour and the salt. You mix them together. The wheels on the bus. Now, if you remember the nursery rhyme, the wheels on the bus go round and round. If you want to say it in a shorter manner, you can say, very good, guys, the wheels on the bus rotate. Doesn't sound as appealing, but it's true. The food looked on the plate, but it was actually quite delicious. Yep, the food looked unappealing. It didn't look very nice, but it was very delicious. As bamboo grows fast, it is a highly renewable resource. Well done again, everyone. Fantastic. Cameras recorded the violence of the aircraft with the ground. So this sounds like an aircraft, an aeroplane, has crashed into the ground. Yes, the violent impact. Very good. Something don't attract metals if there is not electricity flowing through them. So we remember what attracts metals on their own, but this is a certain type that only attracts metals when there is electricity flowing through the coil. Yes, well done. Again, that's electromagnets. Very good. Electricity is generated using a what? What did we use to? Yes, a turbine. Very good. I find brown and keep color in clothes. So this person is saying they find brown to be a color they don't really like, or they find to be a bit ugly in clothes. Yes, unappealing color. Fantastic. Good job. Okay, we're a number of music students from each school to form an all-city concert band. Yep, that's combining. Very good. The polish will the wood. So this is basically, it's going to make the wood look nice again. Going to make it look nice and shiny. And the word is renew. Yes, it will renew the wood, make it look brand new. When the electricity goes out, the backup something comes on. What comes on? The backup generator. Yep, the backup generator comes on so that we don't lose power. The gas engine, the gas into electrical power. Yes, it converts the gas into electrical power. We're flying now, good job. The factory emissions, the air. So what did they do to the air? Yes, they polluted the air. Fantastic work, you guys. All right, brilliant job. Right, let's